Yo, what's up YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about food buffs and how each and every single one of them works and what's the best food buffs for level 70. Let's get right into it. Alright, what you want to do is head over to your grill. I think the best, now we're going to start off with damage one first. I think the best one for level 70 right now at the moment is horn mushroom. I believe you can just cook this without having to buy a recipe, or I might be wrong, I don't know, but it's pretty easy to do, just a horn mushroom. Now we can't plant these yet, but you can still buy them off the daily market, and it only requires one for a, what? How much is that? 74 increased damage. That's fucking insane. Now, what does increased damage food buffs do? Now they can do both things, PvP and PvE, but I recommend this only for PvP because in PvE there's different food buffs that I'm gonna get to in a minute. So increased damage 74 basically just increases your main damage by 74, and it's again very important in PvP. Every single time we go load into a match, we eat a fucking food buff. Now the next mushroom, what the fuck mushroom? The next recipe we're gonna go talk about is the horn mushroom. Now this again level 70. This one I believe you have to buy a recipe for. It's probably in the daily shop, I think, or maybe the homestead. I don't know, but prepare ingredients. It's just another horn mushroom and flour. So it's again just one horn mushroom. And I don't even have fucking flour. Oh wait, I do. So yeah, pretty easy to get. Alright, what is damage resistant? Basically, it literally says it in the effect. It like reduces your damage. So now it doesn't show up in your advanced tab, because they don't have a stat for damage reduction, but I'm telling you, this is the best thing to use. It's probably better than armor. Well, actually I can debate on both of them. They're both pretty good, but we're gonna get into armor in a bit. But damage reduction, you can also use this for PvE and PvP, but again, I'd rather just use it only for PvP because there's other buffs for PvE. Alright, next one, let's get into the armor. So this next recipe is just 4 dragon fruits. I don't know if this is the best for level 70 still, but it was for a while. And this 4 dragon fruits, that's pretty darn expensive, but yeah. So what does increased armor do? Basically, literally says it again, increases armor by 41. So if you eat it, basically just yeah, some stuff goes up by 41. And it's again, I can debate on both of them. Like resistance is also pretty darn good. I haven't tested this. I should be testing this in blockade, to be honest. If somebody wants to come and test it out with me, leave a comment down below. Server 107, fuck it. Alright, this next one is armor piercing. Please don't quote me on any of these recipes. I don't know if there's any better ones, but I think these are the best ones. But even if they weren't the best one, they're still pretty darn good. But this mushroom and vegetable, basically 2 lettuce, 1 red mushroom, and 1 meat. This will give you 37 increased armor piercing. So what does armor piercing food buffs do? Basically, if you check your advanced, it tells you the stat here. Right now I have 213. And if I eat this, it's gonna give me 37 more armor piercing. So armor piercing is basically when, so basically anybody has armor, right? Even in PvE, some zombies have armor. Well, not zombies actually, maybe those humans. Yeah, those humans, they have armor. Armor piercing just increases the damage, PvE and PvP wise too. So it's a win-win for both scenarios. I forgot to mention, armor piercing is OP for those helicopter bosses and those robots, because basically they're made out of metal. You fucking armor, I guess, and armor piercing is the best food buff. Alright, this next one is the brace mushroom suit. It's 2 horn mushroom and any other kind of mushroom. Or can I do one? No. Okay, so it's 2 horn mushrooms. Kind of expensive since we have these are limited at the moment, but basically gives you 6.5 critical hit. So critical hit, if you check your events again, it shows you here critical hit 35%. Basically, this is the amount of percentage that you have of getting a crit hit on a different player or zombie. But most other players are gonna have critical resistance. So if somebody has 20% and I have 35%, I only have a 50% chance of hitting them with the crit hit. That's where the food buffs comes in. So if you eat this, it's gonna give you 6.5%. So this should boost me up to about 40, yeah, 42. So I'll have like an extra, what, 22% crit hit. Let's get into the zombie buff. I'm pretty sure this isn't the best zombie buff at the moment, but I don't do that much PvE, to be honest, so I'm not really worried. But if you guys want to find it, I'm pretty sure just ask your campmates. I'm pretty sure somebody has a 7, or is it 6% or 7%, I don't know. But zombie buff is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, just whatever your base damage is, it just increases it by 5.8%, but it only works on zombies. That's basically the catch, and this is more OP than just eating a regular damage. What is it? Increased damage, and then using this for PvE isn't good. No, this is resistant. Using this for PvE isn't good. But if you're gonna use if you're gonna do PvE for zombies, then using this zombie buff is better than just using a regular increased damage. Alright, next thing is a grill mushroom. It's basically just one red mushroom and then any other mushroom. And this is gonna give you increased damage to human. And I'll tell you guys what that is. Alright, increased damage to humans. And I've gotten this wrong when I first started the game, so I know a lot of people are still getting this wrong. But what they mean by increased damage to human is not PvP. You cannot use this for other players if you're gonna do like training matches and shit. What they mean by damage to humans is like those clowns, or what are those other people called? The humans that wear like those armor shit. Yeah, basically human buff. Alright, these next recipes, I'm not gonna get really into depth with them because, well, they're important, yes, but there's like this HP recovery. This counts as like a defense kind of buff, so you can't stack like a armor or damage resistant buff with this. You can only use one buff at a time, so there's no point in using something like a max HP, increased max HP, you see? Now if you're just eating it to like increase your hunger and shit, then yeah, cool, but not gonna really get into depth with them. But this one is actually really important. Increased gathering speed by 15%. I believe this one is still the best one. I don't know if they have a better one yet. But basically, yeah, increase max HP, and this one has HP recovery, max HP. Oh yeah, I forgot about skill string. Now I don't know which skill string is the best. I swear to God, I never used skill strength before. But basically, if you're a healer, skill strength is actually really darn important. So if you're like the main supporter for the biotic rifle, use the skill strength. That's actually really fucking smart. And last but not least, there's these like damage reduction against zombies and a different recipe for human. They're pretty useful in like Astral, basically, because you're basically fighting only humans and zombies in Astral. There's no other PvP, nothing else. And it just saves you like a couple HP, but you never know. Sometimes you might beat that 4 with 1 HP. Anyways, I think I covered everything. If I missed something, just leave a comment down below. Again, I fucking love you guys. I hope this video helped, but I'll see you guys in the future video. Peace out.